That's right. That's right. It's me. How y'all doing today? Doing all right? Okay, good. It is midweek message time with Pastor Fuzz. Now, I'm not sure if everybody's on, so I'm just going to go ahead and see if they are here. And get some people on. I know Amy usually is on, so I'm going to give Amy a minute. And I'm going to give others at a moment here. And who else we got? It is midweek message time with Pastor Fuzz, and we are going to have some fun today. I promise you. I promise you that. And we're not going to have fun. It's going to be reprimand. No, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it's going to be. But I do know that I'm alive, and it is beautiful. And this picture in the background is kind of like looking out my window, the wrong part of my house, but it's like looking out my window by my house. That's right out the window there, right off my deck. And if you're on the one side of my house and you're hanging out on the deck, that's what you see. That and that. How's that? You like that? Good. Fantastic. So today we're just going to quick go over, and I hope you can hear me fine. If you're there and you can hear me, let me know. Let me get my tablet here so I can see who is on my television. I want to be brief today. No, I don't. I never want to be brief. There's never a reason to be brief. There's never. Unless you're Haynes or Fruit of the Loom. That's the only time that no, that wasn't good. Okay. All right. Well, it doesn't show me live. Oh my goodness. Am I live? What is wrong? It just doesn't show that I've gone live here. So I guess I'm going to have to go and find out. There's never. Yep, it's on. Okay, good. Okay, so it's there. I like it. I like that. We can see it. We can. Okay, so that means that we're live and you're going to get it, and whether you see it or not or hear it, then we'll see. Let's see. I wonder if my boy Bobby's on. Bobby Davis, are you watching? Are you watching, Bobby? I don't know. Are you? Are you? Yeah? No? Well, we're going to be here. We're going to start in a couple seconds. I just want to make sure that everybody who is here or who is going to be here is here. Yeah. Okay. It looks like this is it. We're going to be... oh, look at that. We're going to be here. We're going to start in a couple seconds. Look. It looks like... Okay, there you go. All right. So I want to be able to see. Oh, there. Look at that. There you are, Amy. I see you. Sorry, it just didn't seem like it was on. Okay. All right. Look at that. Okay. For some reason, it's not showing up there. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, hi, Amy, and everybody else. So Facebook is just being a little goofy. But anyway, today we're going to be going out of the book of Proverbs. God's wisdom for living. The book of Proverbs. Yeah. So anybody who likes Proverbs? Anybody have a favorite book? I love Proverbs. Is really good because when you go into Proverbs, it just kind of tells you, if you're, I'm the kind of person, if I need reprimand and I get reprimand, I don't care. It's like, I do care, but it's really for if it's going to help me. And Proverbs does that. Proverbs gives you wisdom. And sometimes the wisdom comes in the form of reprimand. Sometimes it comes in the form of just like blunt, like shut up. Sometimes it comes in the form of a little story or whatever. But today, when we hit the book of Proverbs, we're going to be talking about Proverbs 6, verses 16 through 19. Verses 16 through 19. And I'm going to go ahead, close this off so I can get to some music. Let me know if this is too loud. Can you all hear that in the background? All right. Okay. Ray, you want to come on here and share on the screen? Is that what I see? Let me go ahead and text you here. On video. Okay. So Ray and I are going to be doing some work here. I'm not going to tell you about it yet, but we're going to be doing some work, and along with the workshop that we're doing this summer, we're also going to be doing some fun stuff here. And he's replying to me, so I want to check and see if he's going to come on video. Oh, okay. Not on video. All right. Okay, so he's not coming on video, but he will be here. And I got to figure out why my comments are not live. Okay. But I can see you over here. We're good. Okay, and Amy can hear me. Great. Thank you, Amy. Okay. So, yeah, I've got to go look at some stuff today. I've got some other things to do, but it's going to be fun. I can hear the music here in my ears, so I'm hoping, and I'm going to take this out because that one's loose. It's annoying. Kind of like some of the people. I'm not going to say. But anyway, okay, so like I said, today is Proverbs, and it's Proverbs 6, 16 through 19. Proverbs 6, 16 through 19. I like this part. This is, the midweek is supposed to be encouraging, and it's supposed to be uplifting and strengthening. And some of you are going to ask, wait, how do you get strength from this right here? And I'm going to tell you how you're going to get strength from this right here. The way you're going to get strength is the word of God. So shut up and listen. No. Oh, no music for you? All right, let me see if I can't. You know what? Why don't we just add it to the scene here? How about now? Can you guys hear it now? I see Raekwon's lit up. And tell me if it's echoing. All right. Still working out some stuff. I know Jim can be annoying. Oh, you think I should get my guitar out, Amy? I just noticed that. Well, I don't have to get it out. The guitar. Is always right here. It's always close by. I just didn't want to have the guitar. I didn't want to have the guitar on because apparently I dress like Israel and I have a guitar like Israel. Supposedly I do all of Israel songs. Yeah. Okay. So you agree, huh? Okay. You agree that I should play, or you agree that the music is loud? Which one? Oh man, you guys are horrible. I'm turning the music down. I'm turning the music down. Is that all right? Let me know. Close us out with a song. Well, I got to give you I got to give you the scripture first, and then I'll close you out with a song. All right, here it goes. So now we're going into Proverbs, and it's the book of Proverbs, chapter 6, 16 through 19. And that reads like this. There are 6 things the Lord hates. No, 7 things he detests. Haughty eyes, a lying tongue, hands that kill the innocent, a heart that plots evil, feet that race to do wrong, a false witness who pours out lies, a person who sows discord in a family. 7 things. Haughty eyes, lying tongue, hands that kill the innocent. The innocent, not just kill, but kill the innocent. It doesn't say he hates the hands that kill the guilty. Just putting it out there. A heart that plots evil. Feet that race to do wrong, always hurrying to do something stupid. Kyle Rittenhouse. Oops. Did I say that out loud? A false witness who pours out lies, a person who sows discord in the family. Now, some of y'all know about that person in the family. Some of y'all know about that discord person. And if you don't know that person, that means that's you. If you're in a family and you don't know the person that's always trying to get or start something with somebody, it's you. It's you. It's you. You're the one. If everybody's always saying to you that you know, like, why, or they make this face when you walk in the room, or like this, if you walk into a room and you hear, it's not because people are tired or because they got, boy, it's not because people have too much carbon in their system. It's because you walked into the room and you're that dude. If you're just come on now. Come on. And this is where I want to go with this. All right. Most of the time, I tell you all to watch for this and make sure or whatever. But I'm getting ready to call a few people out. Okay. So here I'm calling out people today. All right. Haughty eyes. Oh my gosh. My mic's a little hot. Okay. Thank you. All right. Is that better? Tell me if that's better. Give me thumbs up if the mic's better now. Let me put it back to where it was. All right, this is where it was last week. Tell me, is it good? Give me some thumbs up. Show me some love. Let me tell you something. Let me just go ahead and get that. Thank you. Let me get that definition out for you. All right, so we got the definition of haughty. It says arrogantly superior and disdainful. Arrogantly superior or disdainful. Okay, so we already know about some people who think they're the stuff, you know. So haughty eyes, people who are looking like, you know, I am not only all of that, I'm every bit of that. And then a lying tongue. Now, come on. I'm not going to ask people if they know about liars in the family or liars somewhere else. We already know we know those. But I'm calling out the liars. I'm telling you right now, there are 6 things. No, wait a minute. 7 things that the Lord hates. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Ray. Boy, that might have been too much. And I am, you know what? I am a little, I was getting a little hyper active. That's why my voice was a little hot too, because it's just, I'm sorry, but I'm having a good time about this. A lying tongue. Liar. I mean, you know it's not right. You know you lying. You know you're not telling the truth. Come on. Come on. You know you're behind just standing around just telling lies. All right? You plus you didn't even have to jump in and say anything. Oh, come on. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Think about it. You know somebody in the family like that, and like I said, if you don't know that person or you always with that person and they buddy with you, that's you too. Yeah, you one of the seven. I'm gonna call y'all the super seven. Okay, how about hands that kill an innocent? Okay, so when I was growing up, I lived in Paterson, New Jersey, and down the street from us on 26th Street in Paterson, there was a young man. Y'all might know this name. You can Google it. It was a young man. He was a little older than us. I think he was like 5, 7 years older than us, right? Me. And his name was Joey Buttafuoco. And so Joey Buttafuoco, you guys probably know this. You guys probably know this who live out there, Joey friggin' Buttafuoco. Anyway, Joey had this thing against cats. And he despised cats. And Joey went back and found a pregnant cat, right, who had given birth to a litter. He took the mother cat and threw her out in front of a car, I think, or whatever, or bashed her head in with a hammer or something like that. And then he found the kittens, and he made it his job to take me back there and show me, hey, look at this. And because he knew I loved animals, right? I mean, I wasn't really super fond of cats, but okay. Joey Buttafuoco went back, grabbed these kittens, these babies, just a couple weeks old, and threw them, smashed their heads against the garage door. Just threw them as hard as he could against the garage door, because he hated cats and he hated kittens. I think that's what God hates. Stuff like that right there. Friggin' Joey Buttafuoco. How about this? A heart that plots evil. We gonna call out Joey Buttafuoco again. How about I don't even know the girl that he had an affair with that stepped to the door and shot his wife in the head. Shot his wife in the head with a .22. Good thing it was a .22. The bullet bounced around in her head, bing, 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 and left her like paralyzed on one side and stuff like that. Kind of like she had a stroke, but yeah. And Joey put her up to it. Go ahead. Step to the door. I'm not home. Shoot her in the head. Left her for dead. All right. And then how about this? Feet that race to do wrong. The girl that he was having an affair with. Okay. Stupid. And then a false witness who pours out lies. Okay. All of us, any of us who have ever been accused of anything. I'll tell you a little story. There's a story way back. Back when my Harmony, who is now 23, well, soon to be 23, was, I think, 7 months old. And some of y'all might know this, but so this we go in, and Rachel and I were not adoptive parents, house parents, and we were taking care of these little boys who had been left alone for us. And we had them for 3 years, and they were like our kids. I'm not going to share their names, but in one instance, the kids went back to their parents, and they got back to their parents. And over the 4 days that they had them, when it came time for them to come back, DHS stopped by my door and told me that the kids were not coming back to my house because they ended up with marks on them. And the parents said that it came from our house. And so I was accused of abusing kids, like beating them, and leaving marks and stuff like that. Now, fortunately for me and Rachel, we kept record of everything, and they were at the doctors not too long ago before that, and they had all kinds of, they had seen, everybody that they needed to see, eye doctor, ear doctor. They went for their checkups and everything, and nothing happened where the doctors or anybody had any kind of concern. And you know why? Because nothing was wrong with the kids. Not a thing. There was nothing wrong with these kids because we didn't do anything to them. They were happy, healthy, and were taken care of. We treated those kids like they were ours, and we had 3 of them. And the one that they said was the abused one, this little kid had a mouth. He cussed out my father-in-law, the pastor, when he was 3. When we took him in the house, he was 3. And when we took the other one in the house, the baby, he was all bruised up from the mom and dad, mostly the dad. So when they went back 3.5, 4 years later, then all of a sudden they were abused. Next thing you know, there's a guy at my house with a police officer, and they are wanting to check Harmony, who was 7.5 months old, who they then said, if she has a scar, a bruise, or anything on her, we are going to be taking her from your house as well. Well, that was my firstborn. I think y'all know. If you know me, you know what I said. But of course, they didn't find any bruises on her. They didn't find any. And when they checked the rooms and everything, they checked the house out. They saw that there was like no hidden nothing. There was nothing. And we didn't have to hide anything because we didn't have anything to hide. So that was all truth. That's who we were. And that's a whole nother proverb about the life of a righteous person. You don't have to worry about it. If you live righteously, who can hold anything against you? So when it gets to this part about a false witness who pours out lies, that was the dad. That was the mom. And then a person who sows discord in a family. Yeah, that would be the person at DA or at Human Services who at that moment was supposed to be our advocate and everything, came and started a whole bunch of mess and actually brought us up. And by the way, all of that stuff, when I went on vacation, came back, because I had to bond out. Yeah, I had to bond out because, child abuse is serious, right? So it was near Christmas time. I hadn't been home in 10 years, so I wanted to go see my family. So the judge said I could. And after they let me go, and I got, I had somebody sign, I think it was my in-laws sign, so that I could be released and then come back. I had cut my vacation short. And when I got back, the DA who had been missing, when I got back, the assistant DA was trying to get me to plea bargain and say that, if you admit to the charges, it'll be easier on you and you can get a lesser charge and you won't have to pay $5,000 or $10,000, whatever it was. And, but you will still have to go on a abuse registry, child endangerment or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, no, that's not going to happen because I'm not guilty. And so all of this stuff happened, and it turned out that the judge, when we got there, the DA who was on vacation came back from vacation, reviewed all of the stuff, looked at my history, and I like to say he looked at my righteousness and the fact that we had notes. We took all kinds of notes to cover all kinds of stuff, and that the actual organization who was placing the kids in our home hadn't been there in 2 years, 2.5 years actually, hadn't come and given us any respite or anything. They hadn't provided respite. They hadn't come and checked the kids at all, but yet we had done everything. So our righteousness, our living right, our taking our children, at the time they were our kids, right? So taking them to church and stuff like that. Yeah, that righteousness, washed clean. So that's part of It's part of another thing we had a little while back. But anyway, the judge, the DNA, the DA, not the DNA, the DA said that, I'm sorry, Your Honor, I just got back. I want to drop the charges against Mr. Floyd. Which was a surprise to the people who wanted to bring the charges up, and they all went like this. They all looked at him, and that was the first time I had ever seen a judge like rip the DA. Like, really? You made Mr. Floyd, you got to enjoy your vacation, but you made Mr. Floyd come back and blah, 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 blah. And he's like, I'm sorry, Your Honor, I didn't know. He goes, well, it's your job to know. It was it was fantastic. Yeah, so he looked over and he said, Mr. Floyd, I'm so sorry. They made us give the $100 back or $1,000, whatever it was that we had to put up. And yeah, and they dropped the charges. And I sat there in the defense I was sitting there comfortable, my hands folded across my lap. And when they said that, Mr. Floyd, you can leave, you know, it's dismissed, I kind of looked over at the people. And it was done. Boy, was I happy. So let me tell you something. That right there, those 7, the Lord hates. He hates that stuff. So my statement to you today, if you know those people, pray for them. If you don't know those people, it's because you're one of them. If you're one of them, look in the mirror. If you can't point to those people, or if you notice, those people over there kind of look a little bit like, then I'm just basically going to tell you, knock it off. Knock it off. If and that's why I'm not the Lord, I guess. Because I'd come down and go, hey, knock it off. I hate that stuff. I hate it. But I'm not the Lord. But I tell you what I am. I'm fantastic. And you know something? You are too. You're fantastic, and I guess together we can serve a fantastic God. So have a great week. Hope this has been helpful. God bless you. Have fun.